Are you feeling weighed down by invisible battles in your life? You know you're doing everything right, praying, staying strong in faith, but things just don't seem to be shifting. You're not alone. Many people face challenges that go beyond the physical, and this is where spiritual warfare comes in. Spiritual warfare isn't about physical struggles. It's about the battles happening in the unseen realm. And today, we're diving deep into how you can take control of these battles, rise above the forces working against you, and secure your victory through unwavering faith. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to identify spiritual attacks and, more importantly, how to resist them with the strength that comes from a higher source. So stick around, because this truth could change how you fight your battles forever. Spiritual warfare is a reality that many people experience but don't fully understand. It's more than just the struggles of daily life. It's a deeper fight against forces that aim to derail you from your path. As we continue, we'll break down the signs that indicate you're in the middle of a spiritual battle and, more importantly, how you can overcome these battles using faith, persistence, and divine authority. This is not a fight of physical strength, but of spiritual endurance. When you feel like you've hit a wall, that's often a signal that you're facing spiritual resistance. So today, we'll explore how to fight with spiritual tools: prayer, belief, and action. We'll also look at the signs of victory, the power of persistence, and the ultimate weapon that will turn any battle in your favor. Spiritual warfare is a fight that takes place in the unseen realm. You might think that the challenges you face, emotional struggles, financial hardship, or even relational tensions, are purely circumstantial, but in many cases these are reflections of battles happening on a spiritual level. Whether it's frustration at work, unexplained setbacks, or a sense of heaviness, these may all be signs of spiritual resistance. The Bible talks about this extensively. It describes how we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. These aren't just words. They represent a reality that has been at work since the beginning of time. So what does it mean for you? It means that when you face obstacles, you need to be aware that some of them are rooted in a spiritual opposition designed to keep you from advancing. But here's the good news: you're not powerless. One of the clearest signs that you're engaged in spiritual warfare is when you experience recurring challenges that seem to have no logical explanation. Maybe you've been pushing forward with a project, a dream, or a relationship, but every step you take feels like you're hitting a brick wall. This isn't just coincidence. It could be an indication that there's a force working against you. Other signs might include feelings of extreme fatigue, sudden emotional shifts, or even experiencing spiritual or mental confusion. These are all tactics used to discourage you, to make you feel like giving up. But understanding these signs is the first step to fighting back. Once you know you're in a battle, you can start using spiritual tools to overcome it. Prayer is your primary weapon in spiritual warfare. It's not just about asking for help, it's about wielding authority. Prayer activates the spiritual realm, bringing divine power into your situation. Think of it as a direct line of communication to the source of all power. When you pray, you're not just speaking words, you're engaging with the very force that governs the universe. But how should you pray during spiritual warfare? The key is to pray with persistence and clarity. Be specific about what you're facing and ask for strength, wisdom, and guidance. There's a famous saying, don't tell God how big your problems are, tell your problems how big your God is. This is the mindset you need during warfare. Your words carry weight, and when you align them with faith, they become powerful. Persistence is a crucial part of spiritual warfare. When you push back against spiritual resistance, the enemy doesn't give up easily. That's why it's important to stand firm. In any battle, the first strike isn't always enough to secure victory, and spiritual battles are no different. You may need to fight the same battle over and over before you see a breakthrough. Ephesians 6 encourages us to stand strong, to keep resisting until victory is achieved. The persistence of faith, holding on when it seems like nothing is changing, is what often breaks the cycle of resistance. So don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Your persistence is part of the victory. Faith is not just believing that things will get better, it's trusting that they already are. In spiritual warfare, faith becomes your shield, protecting you from doubt, fear, and discouragement. Faith allows you to stand tall when everything around you seems to be falling apart. It reminds you that no matter how bad things look on the outside, something powerful is happening beneath the surface. Faith is also proactive. It doesn't sit back and wait. It moves forward with confidence, knowing that victory is assured. Even when the situation doesn't seem to improve, faith trusts in the unseen, confident that breakthrough is coming. And with this confidence, you can continue moving forward even when it feels like you're standing still. Let's take a moment to reset. By now, you might recognize some of these signs in your own life. Maybe you've been feeling the weight of challenges that just won't go away, no matter what you do. This is where spiritual warfare gets tricky. Right when you're on the edge of a breakthrough, the resistance often increases. That's why it's so important to stay focused and not give in to discouragement. We're about to explore the final, most crucial weapon you need in spiritual warfare, and this could be the turning point for you. The final key to overcoming spiritual warfare is understanding the authority that you have. You don't have to beg for victory, you already have it. By aligning with a higher power, you have been given authority to trample over the obstacles in your path. This isn't just a vague concept, it's the truth. You have the ability to declare victory over your circumstances. Authority means speaking to your challenges with confidence. Instead of asking for things to change, you declare the change. You declare peace over chaos. You declare strength over weakness. This kind of authority transforms the way you fight your battles. You stop waiting for things to improve and start commanding them to. Your words are incredibly powerful in spiritual warfare. What you speak, you give life to. That's why it's important to speak words of faith and victory, even when you don't feel like it. Declare that things are changing. Speak life into situations that seem dead. The power of life and death is in your words. And when you align those words with faith, they become a weapon. When you're in the heat of a spiritual battle, remember to speak life over yourself and your circumstances. You may not see the results immediately, but trust that your words are moving things in the spiritual realm. Victory is not a distant possibility. It's a reality you can speak into existence. You've learned how to recognize the signs of spiritual warfare and the tools to fight back: prayer, persistence, faith, and authority. Now, as you move forward, remember this: spiritual warfare isn't about one victory. It's about continuous growth. Every battle you face is an opportunity to strengthen your faith and deepen your understanding of the power you possess. When you stop seeing challenges as roadblocks and start viewing them as stepping stones, your perspective shifts, and that's when true transformation begins. Now that you've learned how to identify and overcome spiritual warfare, it's time to put this into practice. The next time you feel resistance, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, remember the tools you've been given. Start by praying with authority, persist through the struggle, and keep your faith strong. You have everything you need to secure victory. If you found this content helpful, make sure to subscribe for more insights on how to strengthen your faith and overcome life's challenges. And if you're ready to go deeper, check out my other videos on the power of faith and spiritual growth. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep fighting. You're closer to victory than you think.